that
14.
enough?
14 is not enough.
Okay.
My friend, your arrow goes sailing off into nothing, and it is their turn. You see that the swarms, just this dark cloud over the cart,
I'll
and they
use
get
my
closer.
arrows
They
for
don't
now.
get to you this round, but they are getting closer. They're all straight. You could hear just the cacophony of cacawing.
I only have happy birds on Simon's game.
Wait,
Hey,
there's
That's
me?
all right. These
They're
are not
very
happy
happy.
birds.
They're very happy with what they're doing.
Hey, Jim, you know what's from Croatia? All these birds.
Crow.
Croatia.
Cool, guys.
Karagari said that
Nice.
in Twitch.
That's
I think I've been seeing a lot of cheers happening over in Twitch
That's
too. So
Punjamin.
thank you all.
Oh, that's Benjamin, isn't it?
Y'all
Benjamin?
cheering.
Punjamin.
That's so
Punjamin.
funny.
All right.
Lyra.
Again, all they can do is get closer to you. They don't reach you this round, but Lyra, you can see that the cloud, like it's almost like it's like 11 in the morning, but it's like the
keeps
light.
growing,
It's like a storm cloud has come overhead.
Awesome.
What
Well,
do you
I'm
do?
gonna grab a bow
You
and
have to
start
leap.
shooting as well.
Okay.
I just have to say that
11 plus 6, 17.
Did you add your plus
Sir
one?
Craig's
Where's my plus one?
gluing
we just-
of
the
the
thing we've been
new
talking about this whole time,
the
masterwork
things
bows?
on the
Actually, what's your
initiative
strength?
trackers with the Legos.
Yeah.
Look with the brick
Your
warriors.
strength.
It
Oh,
looks
yeah,
very good, Sir
yeah.
Craig.
It looks legit.
You did a
It's not-
very
Nice.
good job.
No.
No more rubber
It's
bands.
clean. Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah. No,
looking.
I love
Covering
them.
them.
I love them. Yeah.
What's going on?
Strength is 12.
Okay, so you actually had a -2 using these bows.
So Blair Peterson
Why?
says someone should
So you're at a
knock
-1.
3 arrows just
So
like
you're
Robin
at a
in
5
Men of Tights.
plus your 11
What could go
is-
wrong?
Don't worry about
It's
writing that down.
actually a feat.
It's
Can you take it
16
multiple
total.
times to get?
No, you can knock
Why am
2
I at
arrows,
but not 3.
but not 3. I don't think there's a way to do
So
3.
the-
There might
the
be. Like
what
I
if
just
you
don't know
did?
about it.
What if you did
rated for someone
vital
who has a
strike
strength
on a
of
bow?
3 of
Wouldn't
plus 3.
that's technically?
I don't think. I think
It's
isn't Vital
-2.
Strike
So it's
only
minus
for
2,
melee?
But the bows are
It might
also
be.
a bonus of
Plus
plus
1,
1.
so it's -1.
Yeah, I think
Got
you're
it.
correct on
Okay,
that.
Brrr.
All right. Actually, it's a 16.
Actually a 16.
Not a
16
17.
is enough. Go ahead.
So you roll 1d8, just like your heal die,
Wait, there it is.
It's good
6.
battle music.
and add your
Plus
1.
1?
Yep, plus 1 for your strength.
So 7.
7 points of damage. All right. Again, yeah. You see some of these. It's on one hand you feel good because you got the hit and you can see one of these birds fall out of the sky. But on the other hand, it's like
It doesn't really help
it's like
much.
there's so many of them, and you almost like it almost
Golly.
makes you feel more
Worse.
dread as you see them just coming in like completely
I gotta kill, guys.
unresponsive to.
Just one.
Count as a kill.
I know. It's a silly little bird.
All right. Next up in the order is Mr. Marcus.
I would like to try something creative, Jim, but I don't think I can do it. But we'll ask. Can I use how there's a tarp there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's what I want to do.
Okay.
You tell me if I can do it. I want to
Yeah,
use
yeah.
Mage Hand to grab the tarp and throw it up at the birds to either slow them down or even grab a couple and bring them to the ground in the tarp.
You would need. There are more powerful spells that allow you to move things in that manner, but the
I
mage
can move
hand
it
is-
15 feet,
Yeah.
but because we're going and they're chasing. I just want to move it up there so that they run into it. Even if it just slows them down and stops them, divides the group a little bit.
You have no way to hold it. Like it would just be like holding it with your hand. It would just fall. Like mage hand literally acts as like a hand that would grab.
Yeah, I know,
You
but
can't-
that's what I wanted to do, right?
So it'll be like a droopy cloth that you hold up in front of your face.
Yeah.
It will have no effect. I'm telling you, I will not.
Well, then
count
fine,
it as having an
fireball.
effect.
Here's my bonded ring to cast Fireball.
Okay, that will have an effect.
I hope it's a good effect.
So, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening, and Lady Lyra just brought up a very important point. Would the fishing net that I currently have the same properties as the top?
What do you mean?
If I throw it
Sure.
at them.
You want to throw the net? The problem with the net is that it's most likely like
It's got
doesn't
holes.
have. Yeah, it's got. Yeah, the birds
Oh,
are
it-
not
Those
going
are
to be.
big.
I gotta
Yeah.
use a blue
I mean-
dice. Blue dice are
I don't
more
like
better.
that face. It was a great idea.
8, 10, 14,
Okay.
16.
You'd be
points
better
of
off
damage.
throwing
on
the
to
tarp,
it then,
like
yeah.
the cloth itself.
16 points of
That's a good-
fiery death.
It's a maybe.
Points of
got rid of
damage.
it
You make
anyway.
just like you
you
burn
go.
this hole
I
in
didn't
the
know that.
dark cloud that's coming
Trying to
towards you.
find it.
Bunch of these birds fall crispy from the sky,
Good job, Marcus.
explode, and
Keep
patches
shooting
of-
them with arrows!
yeah, and you seem to have bought yourself a little bit more time. We go to the top of the next round. Olin makes his check. to drive. Natural 20 on it.
Wow!
So yeah, it's like
So we're
he hits
out
like
of
yeah,
We're
he's
done.
just like
We found cover.
he hits the accelerator. Just,
Yes!
yeah,
Ludicrous speed.
yeah, ludicrous speed.
awesome.
Quigley,
All right, I'm taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And
No. Well, you're not driving, so that's okay. I
uh,
told you
the
guys,
first
quality
one-
jokes tonight.
The first one is a 19.
Dad.
19 will hit.
All right, I do 4 points of damage.
Oh, we can
All
shoot
right.
And the second, well, I have 2. Do you have 2?
Right. Let's
Both?
see what I can
No,
do.
2 attacks.
Oh,
think you do.
No, I don't.
Are you certain?
Don't worry about me right now. Yeah. You're on your own.
And then the next one's a 11.
And 11 is not going to do it, but you do spear one of these birds. Go ahead, Crag.
No,
Firing a shot.
Were you shooting with the crossbow?
No,
I mean,
pulled
the-
out one of
the-
the elephant bows.
We get to do it twice.
26.
20.
I
Oh
have
yeah,
2
yeah.
attacks because of my base attack bonus. Do you?
I don't know.
10. I don't know if that
10
would
points
work
of
in this
damage?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Firing another shot.
I don't know if maybe the bow was
It's
14.
base attack
14. Oh, your total. Yeah, that's not going to hit. No.
I don't know if
So not up.
Well, I don't know.
I'll ask.
attacks naturally. So he and I.
Alrighty, Alex.
pretty awesome. Okay, I shoot again. As I'm shooting an aiming, I'm going to ask Orlin. God, why can't I say his name?
Olin.
Olin, what is this?
The man who knows everything.
10 plus 8, 18. Well, you
18
were-
is a hit.
And it's a 1d8, yes?
Can I shout my answer?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you
hear
can.
her
You can.
talking.
I'm
yeah.
going, what is this?
A lot of birds, Alex, probably from the crown.
Now she only gets 2, right? She only gets her strength rating. Or does
Yeah,
she get
she
all
can't.
3?
She can't deal the extra damage.
All right, so you.
So I just got 2.
Okay.
So she gets 4, right?
All right. Yeah.
After us.
Because it adds.
While
Okay.
we're going, I have a crazy
The
idea
crow.
go through my
I've
head.
never
Yeah?
been mean to
This-
birds.
Plus 2?
Would if I took
So
this bottle
minus
of
They
whiskey
scare me when they're angry.
Right.
and then
But
lit a torch and tried to like
On us.
Got it. It's easier for you.
spit whiskey mist and blow fire.
I will absolutely let you roll
Absolute
dice
what?
to do that. Here's what it'll take: a full round action to light a torch. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
a full round action. Then you have to. Then you want to get a move action to ready your bottle of whiskey, and then you can make a standard action to do that. And oh boy, if you fail, is it going to be awesome? I want to
I've
see
been
a
thinking
one,
about
I
it,
want to
guys.
see a 1 on that roll so badly.
Because I feel like the arrows, like we're not going to
like
kill.
one.
Do it, Craig. You've said it. You're doing
try it.
It's Next- happening. well,
isn't there a feat where you can actually do that?
I believe there are specific, like there might even be like some class archetypes that allow you to like
Just breathe
be a
fire?
fire breather. Yeah, there are magical spells that
Do
are
it.
literally give you like
Do it.
dragon
well,
breath
it's coming
temporarily.
around, okay?
All right.
But I already did my turn, so that's
Dude,
that's
yeah, absolutely.
So I've been thinking
now
about
that's
this.
gonna be you're gonna wait until they're like real close to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's not gonna have a very
Well,
good
it's taking
reach,
me a
but-
while to get this ready.
Yeah, yeah.
You
So
said it's
but
gonna
yeah,
take
but
2 turns to.
but
Watch.
by all
I
means,
watched Greg start sucking down the whiskey. I'm like, hey, no fair.
He's a pitiful fool at the end of his rope.
All right. The crows get closer. You can see that Marcus did indeed his second fireball, bought you a little bit more time. The issue is that you see that these swarms are coming from all around. So while the ones coming towards the back of the cart, you guys have some extra time, but you can see coming in from the sides of the cart more of these
More?
swarms of
Lots
birds.
of
There's
them?
so many. Like there are like hundreds, if not
We didn't do
thousands
anything
of these
to
birds. This is an insane thing.
Ooh!
Maybe they're friends. Maybe they're coming here
Oh,
to
They
be-
get a
I have
little
like
bit closer.
3 things I want to
Can
say
you
on my
sing to
turn.
them?
No, I was thinking about it, but I have a better idea.
Okay, cool.
have 3 ideas.
Next round, their next
let me
round,
do
the
it
ones
again.
that are coming in from the sides are going to reach the cart, and you guys are going to be in trouble unless you find some way to delay them or give yourselves some cover. Lyra.
Okay, I've got a couple of things that I want to ask.
Whoa!
Yes. So, first of all, could we, because I know that the cart isn't big, but it fits all of us in it, right?
Yep.
If we put a pup tent up, can we get in it?
You have no time to put up a tent.
Well, I'm just saying. So that's one of my questions. Second one is, because birds like need to take cover when it's raining, if I make them wet, will they fall out of the sky?
No.
Okay. Third question is I have an entangled burn bag.
Take a burn bag. Yeah.
Yes, I know when I
yes.
throw it out that
Yeah.
it would like spread and goo would come out and like if is there a way to throw it up and have that happen to them?
That one's tough because here's what I would say.
You throw it
No,
off,
because
shoot it.
you need a solid target for it to hit. You need because the bag has to burst.
All right, cool.
against the
So if
target.
I put it to something, like if I
Or to what? Put it to what?
like if I shoot it out at something and I have to hit a bird, okay, let's say, then
Or
would it go
I
out
have an
and
idea.
get more?
Alchemist
I
fire.
will say yes. I will say that
Or
would be because it'll
Jim.
basically explode. Yeah. I'll
I-
allow it.
or-
I'll allow it. I like it.
Jim,
Okay,
can
so
I do
I'm-
an assist
That's a
and
web.
take my slingshot out and use one of my rocks and aim it at the Tanglefoot bag? while
You
she
have already
preps it?
taken your turn this round. If she preps
Still
that
have
with
the
you,
alchemist fire.
you could do that. The other thing that would allow her to do is she could throw the bag, and one of you could try to shoot the bag while
Right.
it's in the air.
Right.
I would allow that, but that's something that you guys have to like. She would have to like
Got
set
it.
that up with you. Like
Okay.
you've already taken an action this round,
Okay.
so
Okay.
Okay, burn bag.
okay.
I'm putting it on an arrow.
So you
I'm
just
gonna send it
basically
out.
just like, all right.
Yes. Okay,
You
so
fire. All right, you've got coming in. You got some from behind that are coming swooping down, trying to get you guys. You got some that are getting closer on the sides.
okay,
to the
I
left
see
and
that.
to the right.
So I'm gonna get on one side so that at least one side of me is covered,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm gonna shoot up to the other side.
the other side. Which side? Left or right?
Whichever side, there's a lot of birds coming, right?
All sides.
Exactly, so it
Lot
doesn't
of-
matter.
Okay.
Oh,
Then you
that's
know what?
nasty.
I'll decide you are shooting at the swarms coming from the right side.
Sounds good. That was how I pictured it.
That's where Alex is sitting. She's on the driver's right side, so
14 plus 5, 19.
19 will hit. Yeah.
Okay. So it'll hit
This is my
something.
favorite battle song.
3 plus 1, 4.
Okay, then roll
Very Pirates of the
1d6
Caribbean.
for the fire damage. This bag just like hits a bird and then it just bursts, and there's this like explosion of basically alchemist fire that like
What you got?
one. Okay, that's all good. It's all good. All right, yeah. So yeah, it's not quite as effective as one of Marcus's fireballs, but one of the. I mean, you definitely like you take out some birds with it. Yeah, they get like caught up in this explosion of goo and they fall down. You can see that you've definitely hurt them.
Great. So how many do we have coming at us on the right side now?
Oh, like 10,000.
Just a massive.
No, don't
That,
tell me. I don't wanna-
So many of them.
Don't tell her the odds.
Okay, don't worry about the number of birds because you couldn't begin. That's like how many stars are there in the sky?
I don't
Too
even
many.
know why we're trying to kill them then.
Because
gotta figure out a way out.
To kill us.
Because it delays them getting to you, and
that's
once they
true,
get
that's
to you,
true.
bad stuff starts to happen. I
Well,
promise you.
that I probably agree with. Okay, cool.
Marcus.
I'm going to use my incredible skills at controlling the power of the universe to blind these birds, Jim.
Does swarms cannot? Does it have a? It's a blind. The blindness deafness has one
No,
target.
it's not
and-
blindness stuff, it's glitter blast.
Oh, that would have an effect on them. Yes.
Then I'm going to
Okay.
do that. I'm going to have an effect on them, Jim.
Okay. Pick
Well,
a.
Marcus, I was just
pick a-
about to
Pick a,
infer
pick a,
something
pick a
of that.
swarm.
Pick a swarm.
Yeah.
Are they coming from all four directions? North, south, east,
Three.
west?
The directly ahead of the cart, there's like some clear sky that you're going towards.
Cool.
Yeah.
Which is the direction we have taken the most out of so far?
From behind, the ones that are coming in from behind.
Well,
so
let's
you guys
get-
have some time there.
Oh, okay. We still have time
You
on
have
that
like
one?
2 rounds before any birds can get to you
Great.
from there.
Then the right side.
The right. So yeah. So Lyra burns some of those guys away. You can see there's still that swarm's still largely intact. So you cast glitter blast, and they will make a reflex save to try to
Glitter
avoid
dust.
being blinded.
Blast.
I love glitter. That was pretty.
They roll a 1. They are blind. You can see there's this huge burst of glitter, and they
Marcus
start
does
like,
things.
they,
Marcus
like,
doing
not being
things.
able to see suddenly. They're covered in glitter,
That's great.
and they start just swirling around each other. You can see that
Marcus
swarm is
never does
basically
anything.
taken care of, and you
Marcus
bought yourself
never does anything.
another
Let me
round
say
from
you did a
there.
great
You've,
job.
you've created a situation where Lord Marcus cannot run away, as Sir Craig just pointed out.
That's true.
And therefore he
He's got-
must do
He's
this.
gotta
No,
fight.
we are all running away together collectively.
That's true. We are.
We're actually
got a point.
riding.
So,
We're riding
how
the
many
wagon.
All of
rounds
us
did
can
you
fit.
say it looks like?
On this round,
I will
the
be
swarm that has been swooping down from the left is going
Perfect.
to reach some people in the cart. The swarm on the right, Marcus and Lyra combined bought you another round, so you've got 2 rounds till anything, and you've got like 3 rounds before anything comes in from the rear.
So Jim, where
I
are we
say-
all at? Tell us where we're all at on the cart.
So,
She's on the left side because she wanted to take cover.
I-
And I shot right.
Alex is up on the driver's right, and Olwen is sort of on the left side there. Marcus is closer towards the back because he's been blasting magic out from behind you, and then he turns back to the side. You guys are sort of towards the middle. We'll say you're right behind Alex, and you're standing next to where Lyra's
I'm on the
crouched
left.
down.
I say, I say, somebody make Lady Alex invisible. They're obviously after her. And I turn and I fire my arrows at the right. That's the one that's closest, yes?
The left is your closest.
I'm going to fire one at the left.
Okay.
And then I'm going to drop my bow down at the bottom and draw my sword. And
Okay.
Luna Steel Song in Twitch says, if you're looking up at the birds, keep your mouth closed.
Ew! Poop.
Leaner?
Blair Peterson, quick, someone read some Harper Lee. I'm sure it's
3
bound
on
to
the die,
translate.
so no.
Not gonna happen. You fire, arrow goes sailing out. You don't even know how you missed all those birds, but
Buddy.
but then you drop the bow
Yes.
and you draw your sword and shield.
Oh, dear.
Okay, Crag.
So I've been thinking as I've been shooting arrows, I'm like, this is doing nothing.
Yeah,
So-
you do. You think?
So
you
like,
think the best thought.
I saw those fireballs. I was like, fire seems to be
happening
pretty
right
good.
Yes, think it.
So I pull out one of my torches and I light a torch.
All right, a full
And that's
round
gonna
action to
take
light a
my
torch.
whole
Yep, that's a
turn.
full round action.
love what you're
Okay,
doing so
Alex.
I hear
Oh wait,
quick.
Olin didn't ride check. Yeah, he passed. Okay.
I hear quickly, and I pop a vanish potion, and then I jump into the back of the car.
You jump into the back of the cart. I'm
Yeah.
gonna need an acrobatics check. Don't
moving!
screw it up.
Don't fall.
If she falls, this swarm is just gonna go right to her.
That's what I took. That's what I took.
17?
17's enough. So you get into the back of the cart.
Oh my gosh.
With a backflip?
Yes.
Not as gracefully, like she
roll, she
gets
rolls
into the back
backwards,
of the
she
cart.
tumbles.
That's about as good as it's gonna get. So you're in the back of the cart. You kind of have to crawl over Quigley. Quigley, you feel Alex kind of tumble over you, and then there's a thud and some stuff shuffles around in front of you, and you kind of assume that it must be Alex, because you look back and you don't see her in where she just was. Okay. It is their turn. The birds swarm in. I'm gonna say that you are in the swarm now. Olwen Harl is in the swarm. And everybody who's in the swarm needs to make a reflex save.
Oh, good. It's a make a will save.
No.
Oh, yeah, this is way better than that.
For me, it is. Oh.
Yeah, was it way better? Was it way better?
No.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's automatic failure.
Oh, no!
Okay.
He's looking at his numbers.
He's like,
Maybe it'll be a plus 19
Yeah, no.
down there. this time.
on a save, a 1 is an automatic failure. So, here's what
Bye,
happens.
Craig!
The birds swoop in and begin clawing and pecking. You and Olwen are going to take some damage, first thing. 6 points of damage. These things are just like, rah, rah. And then you notice that not only are they come, but they specifically, see, almost as if they instinctively go for the eyes. And they begin clawing. Blood gets in your eyes. You are blinded. And so is Olwen Harl.
No!
Sitting up there. And he's like trying, he's like, guys, I can't see. I can't see.
I'm gonna
And the cart starts
hand the reins.
to shimmy to the left and to the right.
Is that permanent?
Lyra,
No.
Lyra, you see Crag is trying to get these birds off of him. They're just like swarming around him, tearing his flesh apart. He's like, oh, I can't see. And Olwen, you hear Olwen shouts that he cannot see, and the cart starts to go wild. What do you do?
Gosh, hold on for dear life.
Ride the horse, Lady Lyra!
How much damage did... How much damage did we take?
6.
Can I cast sanctuary on myself and get on the horse? Will that protect me from the birds?
Okay, so right now, you can attempt to cast a spell, but the cart is going wild, so it's going to require a concentration check. It's not impossible, it just requires a concentration
Okay,
check.
but
But if
will
you do
protect
that,
me?
you can then move through the swarm unaffected.
Okay, for how many rounds?
It lasts for, I believe, 4 rounds for you right now?
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so concentration. Wait.
I will say, though, that getting on to the horse is going to be difficult to accomplish.
She's a monk.
Be fine.
Okay, concentration.
There
Gonna
are
be a
reins.
huge fumble.
Where is this
I'm
concentration?
blinded holding a torch.
She is.
Where's the concentration?
Lyra,
Anybody
I
who
jumped
may
out of
be
the
interested,
way.
ride
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
or handle
I'm still
animal
doing
are the
it.
acceptable skills needed in order to gain control of this horse.
Okay.
I'm
Oh
fairly
my
good
gosh,
at that
this
as
is
well.
gonna be really bad if I mess this up.
Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. So what are you going to do first?
I
Do you
have
cast in
ride.
Sanctuary?
Yes.
Make me a concentration check to maintain the spell in
Where
this
is-
jostly, jumpy cart.
Where's concentration? I'm sorry.
It should
I'm
be
not
at the
seeing.
top of your spell, like at the top of your spell list.
Oh, right. Oh,
Yeah.
Brian Newman says, for
Got
once,
it.
Crag will suffer the wrath of poop instead of making others suffer.
okay.
Oh yeah, and the birds are pooping all over you.
All right,
Crapping everywhere.
16 plus 8.
Okay, yeah. So you managed to cast the spell successfully, even as you're bouncing around.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
I'm so nervous.
So that's a standard action. Now to get up is a move action. Because you would crouch down. So if you want to get up, that's a move action. That'll be you're done for now. But then next round you can move up.
Okay.
And the moving up is going to be where you need
get
to
it, I
roll
get it.
real good.
I get it.
Blair Peterson says, I do believe that
gonna
Marcus
practice.
just bedazzled
That would've
a
been
murder
bad.
of crows. That'll go on the resume.
I'm practicing.
And Nog48 says, blood trickles down my neck from my blown eardrum from my yellow rhino.
Ah, yeah.
I was so excited.
Okay, Marcus. You can see that there is
gosh,
a
I'm
swarm.
gonna write
They
that
are
one.
just tearing Olwen apart and Crag apart. The swarm that you had hit with the glitter blast is kind of off, like there, but there are more birds coming. And next round, they're going to reach the cart. You still have one round after that to the ones from behind catch up to the cart.
What you're saying is it's up to me to save the day.
You got to do something, man. Things are getting nasty.
Take it away from me.
Can I cast and then move?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoever can
I'm
get
going to
there.
cast invisibility on myself, and I'm going to go drive this cart, Jim.
Concentrate
We're all gonna
first.
try to drive this car.
Now we're crying tears of blood. At least I am.
You sure are.
At least you're not playing for it.
16, I believe.
16 total.
Yep.
15 plus double the spell's level. So the spell is a second level spell. So you need to get 19, I believe, to concentrate successfully on it. Unless you...
I'm sorry, Timmy. You need 3 things to live.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is that?
I don't know. That, I'm telling you the DC. I don't.
card
I'm just
is going
making
like
sure.
this-
So
though.
does it fizzle?
Yeah, it does fizzle.
Then the
yes.
birds are
Wow.
probably doing
Fizzles the
the same
spell.
thing.
Cool. I'm going to hide under the tarp.
Okay, you just you're like nope, and get under the tarp.
If the card is going like this, or whatever it's doing,
Yeah.
then the birds obviously have to be like it hurt. Like the birds have to continue.
They don't
to
know
do
where the
this
cart
too.
is now. We lost them.
I'm just saying, it's kind of like rhinos.
We're
You know,
so
if you run in a
small.
zigzag,
We
you're
lost
fine.
We lost them, Jim.
This sword, you are basically in a cloud
So
of birds.
swamped
You
that
can't
we lost.
dodge
Alright,
the
alright.
cloud of birds.
Okay, I'm just saying it might make it harder for them.
It doesn't.
Do crows crap as they fly? Because I
They
know
do now.
seagulls and pigeons do.
They do
I
now.
don't
Are
mean
crows
that
the
there's-
same?
They are crapping
Someone-
all
Maybe,
over.
maybe
someone out
one
there-
lands on your shoulder
Can
to
someone
peck
out
at your
there look
face
it-
and
look
craps
it
while
up?
it's landed.
Because I know that
These are the important questions to ask.
eagles and falcons and hawks, they don't poop when they fly.
Yeah.
They're better. But like
Diana,
pigeons
do
and
crows-
seagulls
do crows
poop and
poop
fly.
when they fly?
Do crows,
Yes, birds do poop and fly.
no, not all birds though.
Most do though.
Tell the bird lady.
Do
All right,
crows.
so whose turn?
Crows? I've been pooped on from the sky
It's your turn.
before.
Well,
All right.
seagulls and
So
they
we
do.
discussed
This
this.
was a fantastic.
Pigeons.
Okay, so
But
nobody's driving the cart,
falcons,
so this
hawks,
counts as a,
eagles,
a
no.
fail.
Sit-
Nobody is currently driving the cart,
Owls,
so it counts
no.
as a. So there's still like
Ducks.
the penalty to everybody in the
Ducks are
concentration check
geese either.
necessary. Quigley is your action
So
first.
we
Probably 'cause
slightly
they're too
discussed
heavy.
it, and
It would
she's
make
not
sense 'cause they're heavy
afraid if
for
I
us.
jump in and take the reins from
Whoever
this.
gets
since
there
we're
first.
all trying to.
Okay, well it's
So-
your
It's a
action
team
first.
effort.
I would like to
I
take
It's
the
supposed
reins
to be.
You
and
You were
Alright.
first. You were trying.
get over there and take the reins.
Okay, you get up there. Olwen, he's trying to like get these birds off him, so he's dropped the reins at this point. So you reach down, you grab them, make a handle animal or ride check in order
It's
to.
a animal, and it's at a +6.
Everyone rolls one.
We all fall off the cart.
No.
12.
12 is not gonna do. No, let me check. Let me check. It might be okay. 12 total.
Yes.
I needed a concentration check at 19 to do so.
I'm sorry that the concentration check was harder than your roll. I'm
Stuart
sorry that you
Valentine, by
failed
the way,
roll.
says this has been the best episode so far. Bravo for your creativity and teamwork. It's amazing how far you guys have come from episode 1.
It's so
Thank
true.
you.
Uh,
Don't worry,
because-
next week it will be back to normal.
because the horse is currently spooked in battle. No, that's not
I
correct.
whisper words of peace to it.
Sweet.
Either way, you can't gain control of the cart this round, so it'll continue to be shaky. Greg, you are like, first of all, you start your turn in the swarm. You take 2 more points of damage. You do have a lit torch in your hand.
I do.
I mean, you can still
Get up,
you can
Greg.
still do this.
I'm still going, and I have a good enough sense of direction to know which way I want to do this still?
We are gonna find out when you make a roll.
Quigley is
see
about to
what
be
happens.
on
So
fire.
you said am I able to do this right now? Because I'm
Yeah, just know that there's going to be a
Sorry.
slight penalty to your roll
How did the
because
crows
of the,
learn?
because I'm blind.
because you're blind and because of the cart going wild.
Oh no, his toes.
Perfect.
No, don't fail.
So yeah,
Fail.
Phil,
One.
No,
One.
no.
One.
Taking a swig of whiskey.
Here we go.
Everybody get your print screen ready. Button. Get your print screen.
One.
No.
One.
No. Blowing a mist
Yes.
Come on, man.
to
do
my
it right.
torch.
Yes.
What you got? What you got?
I rolled a 16.
Great.
Oh, that's not nearly so exciting. Ah.
16. Do I get any bonuses? No, this is improvised. Like,
No.
what is that? What does a 16 do?
It's enough to you basically
It does
facing
something.
the outwards of the cart. A gout of sudden flame erupts. Roll 2d4.
2d4. 7.
7 total. Okay.
Yep. That's a great roll.
You basically you are now no longer in a swarm of birds. You and Olwen are no longer in a swarm of birds.
Blinded
Next
still.
round you will be. Not this current round, but next round more will swoop in to take.
Can I-
But you look around and you can see that now the other side of the cart
he
is
doesn't
going to be
look.
in trouble.
I can't see.
Oh yeah, you're still blinded.
So, I used all my actions, correct?
Hey
used
Craig,
it.
roll a d4 for me real quick.
Oh,
I
no.
love this part.
What in the world?
This is
We're
fun.
gonna backfire.
2.
2 days blinded, by the way.
I'm blinded for 2 days.
Unless you receive a heal check
Awesome.
that can restore your sight.
So,
That's out. Hope you.
I used all my move actions.
Yeah, you're pretty much. Yeah,
Okay,
you're done.
that's fine. Because I was going to take another swig to get ready for.
No,
Another.
no. You are no longer being assaulted by birds.
That was
But
very
you can
good,
hear.
Sir Craig.
Yeah, it was super cool stuff. I'm glad there will be more opportunities to roll that
Getting
one.
creative.
I'm waiting for it.
Benjamin
There's
Snyder.
a flip side to that coin.
Benjamin Snyder said, "Did Quigley's sweet horse whispers work?" Nay.
So many puns.
He's on fire tonight.
Alex,
Amazing.
I'm gonna try to get a hold of the reins as well.
well, Quigley has them in his
Oh, you
hands.
do?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you
She's
didn't
just
succeed.
Move out of the way!
and actually, there's no more like
There's no
now.
room.
There's no room up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do have them.
Yes.
So I
Did,
can run.
have
and
I
do that.
watched Crag take a shot of whiskey
on
and
the
do
reins.
Oh yeah, you saw that happen for sure. It happened like
Is it
right in front
possible
of you.
for me to do the
Sanctuary.
same thing to a swarm?
Yeah. Do you have whiskey?
Have Craig spit in
Can
your
I
mouth
just
and
grab
then
his
use.
whiskey out of his hand?
Yeah, you can.
So I'm grabbing it. I take a swig.
Make a disarm check.
You have to light a
And
torch.
Crag will not get an attack of opportunity as the storm
Doesn't
would
he have a
provoke, but
torch
since
already
you're
on
blind,
fire?
Are
you
you
can
gonna
just
grab
grab
it?
the torch
Yes.
and whiskey from
If you
him?
grab my
Yes.
torch and whiskey, am I
You're
just going to
blind.
freely let that
You're blind.
You
shit
are
to pull it out
blind.
of my
I mean,
hands?
you could tell him.
You can.
You
tell
could
me.
you could tell him,
Okay,
hey,
give
hand
me
me
that.
this.
Give it to me. It's
And then
me.
he would choose whether he's going to hand them
She's
over.
going
or
to
not.
get sneak
And I
attacked
pull
out.
it close to my body.
You hug your lit torch.
No. Nico, not time for this.
My torch!
No.
Hey, Stuart. There's the group that you remember.
No. We were doing so good.
I mean, she's asked did you hand him over?
Yeah, I guess. I don't see anything. Can I even hear it? Or the
Oh,
birds
you can
still
hear.
flying
Yeah,
in
you
my
can
ears?
hear.
Yeah,
Like,
you
but
can
yeah,
hear.
yeah, you hear her shouting. Yes.
So what do I do? What do I roll?
You roll and see what happens.
8 plus.
No, no.
8's not so good.
No.
So basically, you chug some whiskey, but it wasn't a critical failure. It's okay. But then the cart hits a rock hard, and you go, "Ooh," and you swallow like basically the whole mouthful of whiskey,
Ow.
and basically waste your action.
Okay.
Well, at least it was just you
Yeah.
had some whiskey.
And
worse.
now,
Do they see her?
No, because she didn't actually complete an attack. So, but birds from the other side swoop in and begin now, since this is the side that Quigley is on, and
I'm sanctuaried.
yeah, you have Sanctuary on. Alex is invisible, but I don't know that actually
You are?
saves you from
Yeah,
swarms.
I drank a potion when Quigley said Spanish.
And you're under the tarp,
thought
so
you
you're
were
okay.
invisible.
So it's just going to be Quigley taking 1d6 damage and needs to roll 6 damage, and you need to roll a Fortitude save.
A fortitude save.
Oh, sorry, reflex.
I'd rather do fortitude.
Reflex.
I said it though.
Reflex.
12.
12. Okay, yeah. You are like with your shield. You have the reins in one hand, and you still have your shield, and you're just like battering these things away from your face. They're still pecking and clawing at your exposed flesh, but you managed to protect your eyes for this round.
Very important. Protect the
Guys,
money.
hold on. Everybody
Check the
just hold up.
eyes.
Stuart Valentine, crows do in fact poop while flying.
Okay.
We've
Covered in
gotten,
poop. Everybody watch out!
Well, then this makes sense. Imp in my head says,
I
I'm
think
just
water.
imagining Marcus
Everyone
turned
can have water
invisible,
after.
but he's outlined with bird poop.
I am not the invisible one.
Well,
I'm the invisible
Actually,
one. I like that.
Alex is currently just out. There's just like all these droplets
Oh
of
my God.
bird poop everywhere.
There's a poop monster!
Lyra.
Okay, so he's got the reins, so I don't necessarily have to get on a horse.
No, you don't. Yeah, he's trying to gain control of
Lyra,
the whole of
you're
the
right.
of the
You
horse.
don't necessarily
stop,
have to
stop.
get on the horse.
I know. The only thing is,
want to
I mean,
ride
I
this
would
horse
like
so badly.
what?
John Bickley wants you to get on. He says, jump on the horse, Lyra, then cut off the harness. Leave those losers in your dust.
I wouldn't do that, but I do want to stay. Like, I mean, I'm watching quickly because if he like gets attacked by
Well, you
birds,
see,
I'm
he's
gonna
getting
have
attacked
to.
by the birds. Like he's in
Yeah, but
trouble
he's
right
not
now.
Fine.
Kick him! Punch him!
Can I do that? Can I like? I mean, that
Punch a
would help.
bird?
You can.
No,
Do you have another sanctuary prepared?
no, I only have one.
Oh well, you can't do that then.
Unless wait, no, it's only cure light wounds that I can add.
Right,
like-
you can only spontaneously cast cure spells.
Ugh. All right.
You
Well,
can try to like just attack the swarm. Like you can attack
But
the
then you
birds
lose
that
your
are.
sanctuary.
but then I lose my sanctuary.
Yeah, you would lose.
Yeah, no.
sanctuary.
To help,
No,
you
no.
have to sacrifice yourself.
No.
No.
Well, yes, but no. Because
Yes, but no.
This is the thing. I want to hold on to that because if he next round is like blinded too, I have to jump on a horse.
So,
Okay.
Then I have to jump on a horse.
Yeah.
I will have no.
the
So
only
if
answer.
I start my heart pin, it's gonna be.
Yeah, you know, it's.
And
yeah.
would that help with like
help their attack and
whiskey
damage
and
rolls.
like all the things that they're doing
I'll
right
give them
now?
a +1, so when they're trying to do that.
Okay,
yeah.
I start my heart pin and I just
Okay.
wait. Can I stay in sanctuary if I do that?
Yes, the heart pin does not provoke or does not.
Then I'm going to start my heart pin and I'm going to stay watching to see if something happens because I can't really help quickly right now.
Okay. The other thing that you can do,
Yes.
just so you're aware,
Yes.
is that with the blindness, you can take, because you have a healer's kit. You
Yes,
can
I
take
do.
A,
It's
you
in
can take
here.
a full round action to make a heal check on somebody who has been blinded.
I have 29 uses of that.
Yeah, you can try to make a heal check.
Okay.
And if you succeed, then you can make them able to see again.
Even though he has 2 days?
Yes.
Healer's kit
Craig,
gives
you
plus
ready for
10,
this?
right?
Gives +2.
Okay, I'm doing a heal check. Heal check.
Healer's kit is not +10. No.
Forget the heart. Can I do a heal? Hey.
Like nothing gives
Hey.
+10. Yeah,
I
and
do?
roll your die. Did you roll anything?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Goodness.
17. I rolled a 17.
hey,
Okay.
Jim.
That's enough.
Hey,
Take a
Jim.
That's
tab.
enough.
That's
Take a
it.
tab.
17
Take a
on
tab.
its own is enough. I
Okay,
assume
great.
that you're helping
Millerette?
Craig since he's
I
right
am.
in front of you. So basically, she's like, Craig,
Throw
calm
a
down, calm
kid
down,
at
calm
him.
down. And she like takes a rag, wipes the blood away from your eyes.
She's like, you just had some stuff in
Just
it.
hold
Yeah.
on one second.
burp
There's
him.
just-
Yeah.
Blood
Yeah,
road.
she puts a little ointment on your eyes, and you can see again.
Wow, I had
now,
time to do that.
If
Sorry.
if you are caught in the swarm again and you are blinded again, like I mean, this all.
I have
keeps
20.
happening.
I have now
Yeah,
only 20
okay,
uses.
I know.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
Man, this is
Marcus,
gonna be fun.
you are under the tarp.
Good for you, Lord Marcus.
Question:
Yeah.
would sleep be effective?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
Or
sleep
would the
affects,
wand of confusion be more effective?
sleep? Because confusion is a single target spell, but you can hit multiple targets with sleep.
Great. I'm going to cast from a scroll sleep
Okay.
while saying to Alex, Alex and Craig, put your glasses on. And then I cast sleep.
Give me that.
I throw it up. Sleep.
Give me that concentration check.
Come on.
I didn't know
do
low
it.
light vision.
No.
Nope. You are unable to get the scroll off.
Scroll disintegrates in my hands.
Break it.
I don't know if it
Take
works
them
the
down.
same way for a scroll, because I know casting a
risk it.
spell you do.
I'm
but
still
I don't know
invisible.
that you actually fail if it consumes the scroll. I think only if you fail by a certain number it consumes the scroll. I think your scroll is still intact. I'm gonna say your scroll is still intact. It just doesn't. You don't complete the spell this round.
God.
Top of the next round. First thing that's gonna happen is Quigley is gonna make that check to try to gain control of the cart.
17.
17. Is that with bonuses?
No, 11 plus 6. My bonus
Okay,
is
so
17.
with bonuses you have.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You on this one you are able to gain control of the cart, but
we
you
go
are starting your turn in a swarm.
lightning fast.
But you are starting your turn in a swarm, so you're gonna take the damage.
Right.
5 points of damage
Okay, and a reflex save.
and a reflex save.
11.
Yeah. Okay. So that's exactly what you need
God.
to avoid. Again, like you've got the reins and you flick the reins real quick, and you bring the horse under control, and the cart evens out, and you barely manage to avoid as there's this beak like coming right for your eye, and you get your shield up just in time, and the cart evens out. So this round there are no penalties for the shaking of the cart, no concentration checks needed on spells. Crag, you can see again, but you can see that Quigley, though he's gained control of the cart, is in trouble. And Alex has your stuff.
It's
Gone.
invisible. No, it's floating. I'm invisible.
It's not floating. It's gone. Everything you touch
Where are
disappears.
we? Have we
Yeah,
even
it's true.
got
Anything
through?
that you're-
Where
Damn
are
it,
we?
Alex! Where's my torch?
Can I hand
Do
it
I
to him?
get him
She just
back?
like pokes you with it. And you're like, ah, okay, there it is.
Hey,
Can I hand it
8
to him?
points
yeah.
of flame
so
damage.
I know
I
we've
hand it
been
to you.
going like this and then straight and this or whatever, but how far have we gotten and where are we like going toward?
Well, that's
like,
gonna
do
be
we
a
see
perception
anything?
check.
We're
That
out
would
in
be
the
a
open.
perception
Yeah,
You
check.
can
we're
make a
just
perception check
running.
if you'd
Can
like.
I do
My
that
6
on my
seconds.
turn?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
your turn.
Jim, my 6
On your
seconds. I heard him yell about the glasses. Would I think that putting them on would help me protect my eyes?
I mean,
They could break them though.
yeah.
That would take
The
them
big
longer.
problem there is if you lose them,
Yeah,
or
there's no-
they take them or
I get-
something. Like I mean, it.
So
Yeah.
she hands me the stuff. Can I do the carnival trick again?
Yeah, you can do the carnival trick.
Carnival trick one more time.
Oh, it was what you wanted.
Yes, 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 yes. One.
I got one. You got one.
This cart is on fire.
I
We are
am
burning.
in sanctuary.
No, you're,
Oh,
you're
fire
still
doesn't
burned.
protect, or sanctuary
Okay.
doesn't protect her from fire.
You have the torch. You're like, where's the torch? Where's the torch? And Alex hands it to you, and like suddenly it just appears, and then she like shoves this bottle in your hand, and you're like, oh, and you're trying to you take a swig, and you've got the torch too close to your face, and you go, and real quick trying,
it goes inside.
and the liquor that's still in the bottle also catches and explodes in your hand. You are definitely going to take some fire damage. Alex needs to make a reflex save to avoid taking some fire damage. And Lyra, you're right next to Crag, so you're also going to make a reflex save
Think I moved?
to avoid
Does the
taking
cart
some
make a
damage.
reflex save, Jim?
The cart, the tarp that you're under may have some issues in a second.
How many bows are getting burned?
Yeah, there's gotta
all
be some.
quickly.
Craig's not going to fall off the wagon right now.
What? He's been drinking. I think he's gonna fall off the wagon, Jim.
I'm already off the wagon.
Okay, so Craig, go ahead and roll me 4d4.
Oh.
And a balance check. You guys remember in this episode of Walking in Circles where all the
9.
crows showed up?
9 points? Okay, so you take 9 points of fire damage.
Yes, I
Alex.
remember.
I rolled
right there.
13 plus my 9.
Okay, so you managed to get out of the way real quick as there's this explosion of shards and fire and burning liquor. Alex,
Lyra.
Lyra.
Do you also
Oh, that's a
remember-
1 on your
A
reflex
1
save,
on the
huh?
reflex save.
One
Really?
plus 7, but one.
I think she goes off the cart
Yeah.
then.
So there's a shattery explosion. Hey, this is the best. Yeah, this is what's happening. This is
Walking in
indeed our
circles.
show.
Oh my god! They're all right
This
there!
episode of Walking in Circles. That's what happened.
All right, so
Hey, look,
have
that's
a
me.
seat.
You are gonna
You
take.
did this.
Under a rock!
You are not only gonna take the points of fire damage, so 9 points of fire damage, but the shards of glass from the explosion cut into you, and you're going to take 2 points of bleed damage every round.
Don't tell me I did this.
You did this.
You're trying to help us. Don't tell me I did this.
11 points this round.
The dice have spoken.
11.
But
do some birds
what
get
I will do is I will
Next
roll a
round,
reflex
every
save for
round
the
we
swarm
will
of
take
birds that are also in the radius of it, because they would be with Alex.
You
So.
also should roll
No, that's
those
alright.
reflexes.
And they you know what, Quigley? the swarm of birds that's on your side of the cart is indeed also engulfed in this
Awesome.
explosion
It worked!
I'm like,
of shards.
I did this! I did this!
And
good job!
and they are
No idea what
consumed.
happened behind us. I'm just
Hey,
like,
am I burning in the tarp?
That is going to be a very interesting thing.
I thought so.
God.
Daniel Lunderholm says, "We didn't start that fire.
Craig did.
It was always burning."
Till Sir Crag started.
I think that since Crag started all of this, he will roll the die that determines whether the tarp catches on fire.
What am I
will
rolling?
say it's going to be roll a d20. We'll
Or is it
call
a
it
coin flip?
We'll call it a DC 10. But no, because there's a slight bonus to it for the so roll a d20, DC 10. You want to get over a 10, or the tarp's catching on fire.
That's an 8.
An 8? Okay, no, it's fine because there's a slight bonus to it as well for the the tarp does not catch on fire, but it's
So
a near
Lord,
thing.
Lord Marcus can still just hide.
So he can still hide. He's okay. He's
Those
fine.
birds.
John Bickley says, "I think this is hashtag Evil
are
Jim
scary.
Jam's way to get back at Marcus for his mad monkey shenanigans from a previous encounter."
Are these crabby crows?
These are rowdy ravens.
Oh, rowdy ravens.
All
right.
I cast Rowdy Raven.
Rowdy ravens.
Right, well,
Alex, it is your turn. You can tell that while there's been a temporary reprieve, the ones that are coming in from behind, if something isn't done about them soon, then next on their turn, they're going to get into the
All
cart
right.
and start.
I'm gonna walk towards the end of it. I'm gonna draw the longbow.
Okay, got the longbow.
18.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
I'll do Pig. I love that movie. See, I know movies.
7.
7 points of damage.
Sorry.
Okay.
Not a lot.
It's not enough to stop the swarm, but you've hurt them. And now on their turn, they get into the cart. Now you are currently visible,
Yeah.
so the swarm is coming down on you. And who else is back there? Lyra, but she's still under sanctuary.
Polluted.
Still
Yeah.
under sanctuary, so
Can
you
the
are in the
glass
swarm.
hit me if I'm sanctuary? I know
Huh?
fire can, but can the glass
Yeah,
the opposite?
Yeah.
I'm still bleeding.
Yeah. But the swarm itself cannot. It's
Yeah.
around you, but it can't get to
It's
you.
waiting.
Um,
It's just waiting.
and since Marcus is under a tarp, he's not being pecked to death.
How big is that tarp?
It's enough to cover
You're gonna
most
hide
of,
together?
most of the underside of the wagon.
Maybe.
But Owen,
That's your crush?
Owen could use.
No, I already mentioned that.
Owen
Yes,
also, yeah, like Owen's not currently being attacked by birds, but he could use some. He's still blinded next to Quigley, and bleeding. So you could use some attention, or you can make a heal check on yourself because you are currently bleeding. And
Yes.
So you can either stop the bleeding automatically with any magical healing, or you can apply a heal check.
Is this not the bird's turn?
No, they just went. They have swarmed, and now it's her turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I can do the heal check or what? What was the other thing?
You can use a heal check, or any magical healing will automatically stop the bleeding for you.
Okay. I healed.
Okay.
18.
18. Okay, yeah. So you bind your wounds real quick, and you will no longer take bleed damage.
Okay, cool.
Marcus?
I thought I don't know. I thought the swarm tactics or swarm abilities were if we start our round or end our round in the swarm, then we take damage.
You start your round in a swarm.
Once we-
You take damage.
So are me and Lyra taking damage then since the
You
swarm is
aren't,
now
because
there?
she can't because she is in sanctuary,
sanctuary.
so she's okay.
Right.
Alex will. You are under the tarp.
Right. Okay. Tarp, sleep, tarp.
Okay. Even though, because you are in the swarm's radius, you'll need a concentration check, even though the cart itself is not causing you to make one.
This die is gonna kill me.
She just spilled it all over.
Change the dice.
18.
18.
On my concentration.
That's enough. Yeah, because that's fine. Because sleep is a level 1 spell. So there is a burst of you throw open the tarp. There's a whole bunch of these things like right overhead. You just blast off a spell real quick. Your scroll flashes. There is a burst of magical light, and all of the crows around you and you just like drop.
Oh, thank you.
Brian Newman has a
Um,
question. So does the
thank
swarm
you.
have a
Yourselves.
collective? Does
I
the
yell,
swarm
"Thank
have a
you,
collective
Marcus."
health pool, or how does it work?
Welcome.
Yes, swarms have collective health pools. I am treating this as, instead of one giant swarm, these are several different swarms that are coming in at different times. So every time they deal with one swarm, then the next ones that come in, they deal with those, and so on and so on.
Silent H, by the way, says, could you just do hand binoculars on Quigley? Then they can't attack his eyes because of her hands.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Everyone do hand binoculars.
Everyone do hand binoculars.
Well, because she's got sanctuary, so they wouldn't be able to go around her.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
So,
Cool, guys.
I feel like
Yeah.
that
so
in
funny.
our imagination,
Yeah.
that we are riding in an open plain, and there's no.
There's lots of like tall rocks and stuff. Are you trying to see like
Oh,
a
good, tall
destination to go
rocks.
to?
I would prefer to go into some sort of cover where we could get
Yeah.
them to one side.
Make a perception check to see if you can find a place to go.
Brian
to
Summer
safety.
says,
I
use
was
the.
asking.
13 total.
Yes.
You see that further ahead, there's another pine grove that you could take cover in. That's all you see right now as you're looking around.
So yes, I'd like
You're
to
gonna make
head,
a beeline
head-
for that. Okay,
head
so you
towards
start
there.
making. Go ahead and make your drive check.
Brian Summer says, use the Ghost Rider tactic, light net on fire and launch him into the swarm.
Oh,
He's not gonna do
forgetting
it.
he's there.
You guys are bopping along. There's a couple seconds where everything's smooth, and then Quigley hits like a ridge of rocks hard, and you guys are like bumping around.
Sorry, they look just like dirt to me.
Craig,
Oh no.
you can see that this round, you're gonna like some of the ones that are coming in on your side are gonna reach you guys this round. So what do you do?
I'm getting rid of the torch. Can I throw the torch at him?
Yeah.
I
Sure.
like throwing
I
torches.
mean, once you throw the torch at him, you can't then do other actions with that torch because it's gone. Just so you're aware, I don't know if you know that, but once that torch is gone, nothing else you
You
can
can't just, I'll throw it,
He's
but then
coming
there'll be
to throw
another
it
torch
back.
and it'll be down
Returning.
here.
There's not like a string on it where you reel it back in.
Can I throw the torch at them and then equip my hammer?
So Craig, I have an idea.
Yeah,
what you
absolutely.
should do?
Okay.
Poop.
Stop it. No, I'm not doing that.
Throw your Craig Krantz at them, sir.
I'm not doing that.
So gross.
Throwing the torch.
Throw your torch. All right, make an improvised ranged weapon attack.
9, or what's the improvised?
-4.
There's a
Minus
-4 for
four,
improvised
15.
weapons. 15 total? Okay, so you missed with the torch. You don't do anything
But it
with the
gets
torch.
away
But
from
yeah,
it.
the torch
But
is
he
away.
threw it up in the air.
Well, I
And
was
then
really,
the next round, it's
hoping
going to
for a
come
one,
back.
but
I was
I
really
just throw it
hoping
up
for
and
one
grab
where
it.
he just throws it onto the
Marcus.
tarp, and now it's soaked in whiskey, so it just...
So Craig looks at the torch, he goes,
So yeah, you chuck your torch, then you draw your hammer, and you're ready. Alex.
Are there any more worms standing?
Not where you're standing, but coming from the left side, where
So I-
Lyra and Crag and Olwen are, they're about to get swarmed,
So
like
I
soon.
push them and I go for it again.
All right, you go for it again.
15
15 total?
plus my
Yeah, plus yours is a big
What is
difference.
it?
Go ahead and roll damage.
plus was it 8?
Yeah.
No,
that's
that's
way
7.
enough.
Oh, 7. That's
No, plus 8. You're correct.
Ew. 1.
Plus
1
2,
point
3.
of damage. Okay, yeah. So you
Ew.
blink away.
I did a little.
Blink away.
ew.
It is my turn. The swarm comes in.
Like,
This is what they do.
Peck, 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 peck. Was this
Peck, peck, peck,
an
peck,
episode
peck,
of
peck.
Walking in Circles?
Yep.
Peck, 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 peck.
should crab and cover yourself in poop so they don't peck.
It's
like repellent.
All right.
Get under the
Roll them saves.
19 on the die.
Okay,
It's a
yeah,
reflex plus
you don't need to worry
5.
about that. You're fine. But you do take 3 points of damage, and Olwen.
Oh no, Owen.
Olwen's okay. I mean,
Dead.
he's taken 3 more points of damage. He's taken some damage, but he's not. I mean, he's already blind, so I guess there's nothing. It can't get any worse, right?
Is he crying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's. It's
Aw,
bad.
poor guy.
He is, this is
How's
not.
that sound?
This is not his jam.
Jim, I don't know if you saw, but over on Twitch,
Jim. Get it, Jim, Jim.
they're all cheering throughout.
Oh.
They've been cheering throughout the night, and with the bits. And Trail Surge is our current top cheerer. Has given us 1,500 bits,
What?
which is 1,500 pennies,
Wow.
Which is a.
which is $15.
Wow. I don't know what a bit is.
All of
I
us.
said it was 1 is a penny.
Okay, you just said
That's
it. No, I
awesome.
didn't
Thank
realize.
you so much.
Thank you, Trillsters. That is amazing. Trill has been
Thank you,
supporting
Trill.
us
Yes. Oh my gosh.
a lot, so thank you all for your support. And if you want to cheer, go over to Twitch.
Share publicly,
But we-
everyone as
Share,
well.
share, share, share.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Share this publicly. Hashtag dragons and things.
And to those of you who may be thinking, well, I like watching this on Facebook, and I don't want to go over to Twitch, you should know that not immediately, but someday, we're going to be streaming exclusively to Twitch, so you might as well make the leap now and save yourself that trouble later, because eventually we will have to be only streaming on Twitch. We will only be able to stream on
They
our
will
platform.
force us.
We will be forced to do that.
Well,
we don't have a choice.
Nah.
So if you're holding out,
not
you can
bad,
hold
yeah.
out for now, but eventually.
Well, you know
Currently,
what,
but
guys?
not
Use two different
later.
browsers.
That's what I mean.
And
So,
open
like,
up Twitch
if people
here
like
and open
Facebook.
up
Yeah.
My friend does
Facebook
that.
You
here.
can do
Yeah.
both right
And
now.
then do both.
My friend Kyle
Sure,
does
yeah.
it too.
And then you could
And-
open up a video game up here and play while you're
And to be
watching.
fair,
Or watch
right
the
now,
Olympics.
yeah, to be fair, like Craig said, if you're sharing, you got to be sharing on Facebook currently.
USA.
Hashtag Dragons and Things, and you got to be US or Canada, all that stuff, and share has to be public.
And the prizes.
Yeah, don't forget we have
we got two
two.
prizes.
This is our biggest
Two
prize
prizes.
pack we've ever given away.
Which
This is
is
big.
thanks to our friends over at Stubborn
Yes.
Heroes, because
Yes.
again,
Generosity.
Robert Crimble was the guy who won last week, and he said, you know what, I want the Dragons and Things fans to have
that. That's so
these
nice.
prizes.
That is so kind.
So he is the one who is making it possible for us to give away
And
two
if you're
prize
not
packs.
listening-
You know why they're so kind?
Yeah, if you're not listening on your drive to Stubborn Heroes, you should be. We're putting up their information above us at times tonight, so make sure you're listening, whether it's on your drive or your walk or your yog, if you're into yogging. I don't know what that
What's
is
yogging?
Yog.
They have over 30
Oh, it's-
episodes up
is it
too,
a
so
hard
like
J,
there's
jogging? I
lots
don't
to
do
catch
that.
up on. Like, you have a lot of material
And
to go through.
they're Canadian, so they're very nice.
Well,
And they're Canadian.
That's cool. Hey,
they're
your
on
figure
iTunes
skaters
and
were
Spotify.
amazing.
so they drink
yeah,
maple
iTunes,
syrup
Spotify.
too.
Oh,
I love maple
Their
syrup.
dancing
That's true.
team. Oh my gosh.
So
it
Lucas
was
Martinez says Olwyn is so not getting his deposit back on that rental car.
Probably not. It's covered in poop now.
Are we killing the things?
Yeah, let's get back to killing the things. I don't remember whose turn it was.
It would be Lady Lyra's turn.
Lady Lyra's
Must
turn.
be mine.
Lady Lyra.
Well, first I want to read a comment. Corrine Cavallo.
Cavallo.
Yes,
It's
says
my
it's
best
my
friend from New Jersey.
Really? Oh hi. It's my B-day tomorrow. Can I request that Lyra get a unicorn tonight?
You can make the request.
Happy birthday!
You're
You-
my friend.
Happy birthday!
I'm very jealous right now.
Can we get 2 unicorns? I'll
Lyra,
share.
Lyra jumps on the horse and grabs a stick
And
and
we
sticks it out. It's like,
Lucas Martinez, get on that! Oh my
He's
gosh!
so much fun! Oh my gosh, Jim, please! We have to make our fans happy and our team.
Roll a die!
What are you gonna do this?
I have a
turn?
question. Is she?
Happy
Sorry,
birthday,
this is
Chris.
just
Thank
Love
you
you.
so much.
from last
Happy
round.
birthday.
She took bleed damage when she got hit. Did she then take bleed damage on her turn last round?
No, because she took the
I
time to
healed.
heal her. She bandaged up
healed
the wound.
last
Yeah,
round.
she
Okay,
she actually
sorry.
took care of that.
But
She's
would
okay.
would she have taken damage on that?
No,
turn?
because
she
on
already
her
took it
turn
on
she
that
healed
round?
it. She would have taken it at the end of her turn, and she bandaged it, so she
No,
was
but
okay.
that was what I was asking.
Yeah.
Was if you take damage both when the attack happens and then on your turn
No,
as well.
the
might-
bleed
must
damage
like
doesn't
Lyra.
start until it comes around to you again.
Gotcha.
Right, Amy?
Yeah.
What's our name? What?
So it is your action. Yeah, I believe you've got one more round left on that sanctuary, and then it's gonna pop like a bubble.
Okay.
So
How big is that tarp?
A booble.
Are you trying to get under it?
Let's
Hold
all
on, I
get
just want to
under
know
the
how
top.
big it is.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
for
big
sure.
enough to like
Big enough
cover
for
the-
everybody?
Who's gonna ride the cart?
Nah.
So,
a brick down on
how
the gas.
big then? How can I like? Because my thought process is
One.
I grab the part
Lyra
that
could
he's not under because I
use
don't
her
want
glove
to take
to
it out from
smack
under
it on
Marcus,
the
but I want
behind.
it to like go over.
It's not going to go over everybody in the back of the car.
Well, it's also not going to because I'm gripping very tightly.
You
to
have
hit.
to
Of
share.
course!
So I want.
We're
Okay, so
tied.
who's near me?
Alex
think I'll
and
have a
Craig are both
rogue.
near you.
Okay, so Alex. So I'm gonna turn to Alex and be like, we need to get under the tarp.
Who's gonna save us?
Right now, we just need to get under the tarp. So we get under the tarp.
Okay, well you get under the tarp, but Alex has a turn
I
left.
turn around and I
Okay,
go,
thank you. Scoot over.
No, I mean they're not getting in near me because I'm gripping
Well, I mean,
tightly.
there's enough tarp that you can
Yeah.
get on. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can-
like,
I'm
I'm
just,
not- I'm not
just
trying to kick
clarifying
them
you
out.
shouldn't be
How many
thanking
people
me
can
because
get
I'm not
under
letting
the
you do
tarp?
it.
I'm not kicking you out. I
You
just
would
wanted
probably be too big,
to
but
be
Alex could
protected
probably
as
get under
well.
there if she wanted to, if you really wanted to hunker down, but you'd be too
gonna
big.
be the
You're too big.
Craig and Quigley gang
No,
tonight.
no, because I have my gloves, so I can help you. I just have to get under something when
Okay.
I'm not under sanctuary.
Are you going to do anything else? It's a move action to get down under there. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Start my heart pin.
Okay. Start. I think you already.
No,
Didn't you
I
already
didn't.
start?
No,
she
I
turned
did
it off.
You
I did
decided
heal
not to.
check instead.
Okay. Okay. So the music begins, and everybody will get a +1 to attack and damage rolls henceforth. Marcus.
Hi.
Hey, what you got?
I flip it open. Magic missile. Pew pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew. All right.
And
Go
then,
ahead and do some pew pew
and then
pews.
close it.
Just gonna do. I'm like this close.
Holy moly,
losing
these
it.
birds, man. We haven't even hit the
Pulling that
hag
top and
yet.
throwing it.
The hag's next.
Raging.
We're gonna have to rest.
Just rage wild swinging at the swarm. Just.
It's just birds.
Pew pew pew.
I expect this from snakes. Birds?
Stop it.
It's just a swarm of flying
7,
snakes.
9, 12.
12 points.
12 points of damage.
All right, yeah. So basically, some of these birds just explode in a burst of feathers and
They
gore.
pop. Like
they
when
get popped,
Randy
yeah.
Johnson
Then
hit that bird with a pitch.
Oh, that's sad. In real life.
Top of the next round, Quigley, gain control of this cart if you want to get to cover.
Come on, man.
What would you say you got? I would say that I got a 5 total. Okay, this one
But what
was
did you
so
roll?
bad
I rolled a 2.
that anybody still in the back of the cart.
Well, it's you want to know why? It's because I look back and suddenly everyone's gone from the cart.
I'm
and I
there.
Very
No, we're not
disconcerting.
allowed to yet. We have to
I'm
I
the only
need
one.
the people in the back of the cart to
Though
make
under
checks.
tarp as well.
Yeah, I'd say under tarp as well.
I think we're holding
I'm
up pretty
laying,
good.
by the way.
Yeah, we're
What are
laying
we
down.
rolling? Reflex?
You could still get bounced
No,
out.
no, I agree. I
necessarily.
understand. I'm
So
just saying.
you guys will
that's
have
just-
a bonus on your roll.
What is this, Jim Willow?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, basically the arrows are just gonna.
I know that it doesn't mean anything, but it's actually an 8, not a 5.
If I
It
fall,
actually does mean something. You know,
Oh.
it's not. It's a 5. It's an
It's-
8 out of 5.
I put my reflex on there, not my
Yeah, because it
handle
basically
animal is 6.
because you fail, but if you fail by a certain amount
It's an
or
8.
more, it's worse. So
It's an
8 total is not enough to cause you all to get
Ah.
Thank
messed up.
the Lord.
I was just figured I was going to be
Thanks,
hanging out the
Siri.
back, holding on to the tarp.
You like end up as a burrito.
You doing the Mad Mardigan?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, that makes a big difference, Quigley. You guys are okay, but indeed, this round, I mean, like, and this is actually preventing you from getting where you want to go as quickly as well. Crag, what are you doing?
How close are all these
Are
birds?
you in who is swarmed right
Scott
now? Is
Denuso
anybody?
says Ravens
Aren't I?
on a cart starring
No, you're
Samuel
not.
L.
I
Jackson.
rolled
You're
a
not,
save
no?
at the turn.
Remember,
So
you
you
went
are
to
in a swarm
sleep
right now.
and
So at the start of your turn, you
Okay.
start your turn in the swarm. You're taking 2 points of damage
Yeah.
and making a save.
I have to
And
make a save again. I made
Yeah,
a save when
you
you
are
arrived.
right.
Every
buddy.
time you're in the swarm, you gotta make
Every
that save.
time, it's for them eyes.
It's bad
They're
to be in a
coming.
swarm.
But you
okay,
already,
I
I
got a lot
already
of
rolled
heals.
my save when you came at me.
Yeah.
Sounds more
Every
like,
round that you're in the
like
swarm,
scorpions.
they are actively trying to claw at your eyes.
Oh my
Every
God, I'm
time.
getting so mad, Jim. Guess who's blind again?
It's okay, I got
Is it
you.
you? Is it you? Call me. Call me. I think I know who it is. Call me. Ask me.
Rage, power attack, swinging
Yeah.
wildly and blindly.
No, please don't kill me. Please don't
Okay.
kill us.
Oh! 20.
20 total? Yeah, that's good.
No.
Roll
no,
50%.
18.
Oh,
Because of
18?
that stupid.
Yeah. Roll a 50% mischance. For your blind.
Oh, do I want to flip a coin? No, I'll roll percentage.
We'll say that you want to get over 50%.
74%.
Okay, so you hit. You basically are just like crushing. You're just swinging around wildly, crushing birds.
Oh! 4.
Jay Womack says, Jim Jam has performed certain arcane and unholy rituals to curse their dice. There's a reason why the neighborhood is a little shy of cats, toads, and chickens this week.
17.
17 points of damage. Jeez.
Can I keep swinging? Can I great
yeah.
cleave swarms?
Well, you can't cleave swarms, but you,
But I
if
can
you have
take
2
my-
attacks. So, but basically, you are just swinging wildly, like just literally just wild, and you just like you can hear bodies being crushed under the weight of the hammer, and then when you get finished with your first swing, like there's no more resistance. Like you have slain the swarm that is around you currently. So there's currently no target for you to make your second attack against.
Fine.
Alex.
Are there swarms around us?
No,
anymore?
currently you're safe.
I'm
But
safe?
but this round, they're coming in.
Still in the back. Okay, I go towards the back again.
No, I asked again.
No, not the ones towards the back. The ones towards the right side.
Okay, I go towards the right.
Okay.
14 plus my 8.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, come on. 2.
You're just not. The draw on this bow is so. You're just having a real hard. Like you
nail.
keep your accuracy is fine, but there's no power behind the arrows.
Yeah.
You're having a real hard
It's
time
a
with this.
composite bow.
Some important numbers to throw out there, by the way. As of 8 p.m. this evening,